Mad Dog, what? We only fuck with the Mad Dog. Mad Dog, what? We only fuck with the Mad Dog. Get your reviews from the Mad Dog. Subscribe to the Mad Dog. Like Mad Dog. Kill us.
Shout out to motherfucking Mad Dog. Those my niggas. They on real nigga time. We all on real nigga time. And if you ain't on real nigga time, you ain't a Mad Dog. I only fuck with the Mad Dog. I only fuck with the Mad Dog.
We on the upside, MDKS, third eye, make sure you subscribe. We the truest and provide the realest content. Take this shit serious like schools do at bomb threats. Handing you the lines like we trying to get our palms read. Mad Dog Killer Son, means you beyond dead. Third eye, thoughts wise, keep it listen, see. Mad Dog, step of authenticity.
Chicago's own Big Kannon, you know, from Guerrilla Warfare. What up?
Yeah, what's good?
Yo, Kannon, we're gonna jump right into this. We know that, you know, there's a big battle, a battle rap event, I should say, puts Team Homie versus Writers Bloque. I don't think there's been an event of this nature. You know, we may have had guys versus girls 2-on-2 group. Well, what's your thoughts on the event that RBE is throwing?
I feel like it's unprecedented. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's amazing. You know, I'm very happy to be a part of it. You know what I mean? It's a great thing for the culture.
You know, there's been some conversation back and forth. I know, you know, you guys may have, you know, I had some interviews with Heavy Bags, and you guys are talking this up. How much of this is beef at this point, and how much of this is, you know, just that battle rap competitive nature?
What you mean in terms of who?
Well, I mean, I seen your blog today earlier with, you know, talking about going from Charlie Clips to Xcel.
Yeah.
You know, and then it you know, I was talking to Swave. He's talking about some things he's gonna do to Danny Myers, and you know, just I will say that I don't think it's gotten to the point where it's completely disrespectful, but there's some disses going on back and forth here.
Yeah. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, we all are battlers. You know what I'm saying? We know this culture. We have been a part of this culture for a while now. And because we've been a part of the culture, we know how this stuff goes. You know what I'm saying? No, it's no real, like I want to kill this nigga type of beef. You know, I don't think that even beef is something that you would even speak about on, you know, the internet. If that was the case, if I had a problem with a person, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't be speaking about it on the internet. So there's no beef. But in terms of me wanting to kill Xcel in the ring, that's very much true, because I feel like he doesn't belong in the ring. I don't think that he should be there. I've had better battles with better people, and he shouldn't be in the ring. Like, there's no reason for me to be battling Xcel. I'm totally disrespected from the match, and I'm going to take out all my frustrations on February 27th.
All right, I can respect that. I mean, when I look. Okay, well, I don't know if you know, but I've interviewed ARP, I've interviewed Swave, and now I'm talking to you, and the information I got from ARP is that he wanted to have some other people, you know, on the card. Like, he wanted to have Ill Will. He wanted to have, you know what I mean, Lotta Zane. I guess, you know, the contracts and, you know, things didn't align a certain way, so, you know, they sort of ran with what they got. First come, first serve kind of thing. And Xcel has been improving. He's changed his style up a little bit. I think if he slept on, he could sneak something by you. But honestly, Big Kannon, I'll be honest with you, I think you're one of the more talented battle rappers in the game. And for some reason, you're not getting the accolades that you deserve, you know, whether it be in the top 10, whether talked about in the same breath as, you know, some of the people that you went up against and did very well against, the Clipses and whoever else. Why do you think that is? Why do you think there's that, for some reason, either the fans or the leagues just won't accept that dude that's putting in the work?
It's not even a thing about them accepting it, man. Not always you know, the truth always gonna get a chance to shine. So I'm not even worried about that. I'm not worried about battling there. I'm not worried about battling here. I'm just wanting to continuously be great. And eventually, once I do that, you know what I mean, whoever is sleep won't be. And if they aren't going to stay sleep, that's cool. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to continuously get better. I have continuously gotten better. I've kept on showing niggas that it doesn't matter who's in front of me. I'm doing work. I've showed that I can do everything that any of your quote-unquote favorite battle rappers can do. So it's really nothing that I lack. So now it's just a matter of the masses finding out. And I'm not, you know, I don't really care about if they do or they don't. Because it's like I'm going to just continuously to do me. That's all I can do. It's just be consistent, and that's it.
Okay, I respect that, and you know, I think it's one of those things that sooner or later you people just has to accept, you know, what you're doing. You gotta have. I think if you body like hopefully you and Clips will get to battle again and battle for 3 rounds, and if you were able to win 2 out of 3 or have a shine in third somewhere where people could say, oh shoot, this is where Kannon made that turn, you know, maybe you know. They can start saying, you know, that dude is here now, you know, and I think that's coming. But I'm looking at this matchup, and I'm going to tell you right now, I have total respect for Writers Bloque. I love when you guys battle each other. I think it's exhibition of lyricism and, you know, classic moments. And you guys have been able to do that for RBE for the most part, as well as other places, other leagues. I picked Team Homie only because I have a couple people in there that I like, but I like people in the Writers Bloque. But I was looking at it, and I'm like, if I give Swave the battle against Danny, and if I say Bags keeps on being hot and somehow gets past B Magic, I need help past that because I got you beating Xcel, and I got Oops totally outclassing Mac Myron, and I could be wrong yet. So then the battle that I need for someone to win, and I just don't see it happening, is I need J Murder to beat JC.
Well, here's my thing. Like, all of your predictions in terms of Team Homie winning is false. I can tell you that off jump. Those guys won't win shit because they can't win shit because they're stupid, they're filthy, they're dirty. That's the reason why they won't win anything. First of all, they're all roaches. One, and another roach comes and tries to interrupt your life. So that's what's happening with Team Homie versus Writers Bloque right now. They're interrupting our life. So that's that. So in terms of the matches, man, I really don't see none of them winning anything. And that's not me just saying this because I'm Writers Bloque. I'm just saying if you really just break down the battles, they are trash compared to us. Like, Moneybags cannot outpunch B Magic. We talking about arguably one of the greatest punchers known to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So you saying a Moneybags can aim with that? I haven't seen Moneybags do anything remotely close to being able to match with B Magic. That's that.
Okay, hold on. Let's just talk about that for a second. Moneybags has come off his best performance against Sideboy. You gotta admit that. He spazzed all 3 rounds.
If that was his best performance, then he doesn't stand a chance versus B Magic.
Now, on B Magic's side, B Magic is coming off a shaky performance where he choked 2 or 3 times in his last battle.
Okay.
So that's where I said that could turn out to be a classic where the playing field might be kind of even. You have B Magic coming off a shaky performance, and you have Moneybags coming off of some of his best performance. Don't you think somewhere they meet in the middle?
Okay, here's the thing, right?
Okay.
We all know what the implications of this battle is. This is Team Homie versus Writers Bloque.
Right.
This is Writers Bloque. You know, nobody wants to be that one that lost for the team. Nobody wants to be that. So I know for damn sure, me knowing B Magic, that he's not that dude. I'm not that dude. There's no way that this is gonna happen like that. Like nobody from Writers Bloque is taking the L. That's just the point blank of it. Like anybody else, like y'all can, like I just really don't see why some of these matches are happening. Me and Xcel do not make any sense at all.
Oh, I want to save that one for last. Let's save that one for last. Swave and Danny. You don't. I'm gonna listen to you, but I got an angle. I think that where that battle might be going. But go ahead. What you think about Swave and Danny?
The only thing about that makes it alluring is that they both are like 75 years old.
Oh my God.
If you got two guys that's 75, you want to put them next to each other. Danny is younger than 75. He's 74.
Oh.
So when you put Danny against Swave, it's like they just want to see two old guys get out. But here's the thing. Swave is not a better rapper than Danny Myers. Nowhere near a better rapper than Danny. So when Danny goes in there and smokes his boot, which he's going to do, like they can stop the nonsense. Swave can talk to people. We've seen it happen.
Right.
But when a nigga is there fearless and doesn't care, he's going in there bar heavy, I really don't think that he can do anything. And I just heard that Swave lost to Saga. So it's really nothing that Swave will be able to do. It's just he's not there yet. So then in terms of Mac Myron and Hoops, Mac Myron is good. I actually fuck with Mac Myron. Mac Myron is a homie of mine. That's why it's really bad that he went to Team Homie. Because he wasn't dirty, and now he is. Now he's filthy because he's with Team Homie now. He wasn't always dirty, but now he is. So he's dirty now, so that's why he's going to lose. Period. He's filthy. So he's going to lose because of that. In terms of, what's the other title? Jay Murder and JC, I'm not even, I wouldn't even refuse. I refuse to give that any type of explanation. JC versus Jay Murder. People, you listen to that and you make your own assumptions. I'm not even going to say anything about that, man. These matches make no sense. None.
Wow. Okay. All right. Stranger things have happened. That's why they play the games. And I will say this. JC had a little bit of a shaky performance over there in London. And Jay Murder's
They didn't pay that man his money. They didn't deserve the best JC. They didn't pay that man his money.
Well, I mean, I hear you. And you're a businessman. You guys got guerrilla warfare. And I want to ask about a battle rap direction with the leagues in a second. But if you're in business and you put a product out there and people are paying for that product has to be the same every time you get it. Like if I get a Mercedes-Benz, I want the same type of quality that Mercedes-Benz give me. The JC put a quality.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
You can't walk off the lot with that Mercedes-Benz until you pay that money, right?
That's right.
Okay, so until you pay that money, then you are still that car is still gonna be in that lot, right?
Right.
So that's the same lane in terms of JC not getting his money and being able to perform at a high level. He shouldn't have to perform at a high level. He doesn't have to if he didn't even get all his residual. He didn't get all his money. And if he didn't get all his money, why should he give a top 8 performance and y'all didn't pay the man?
All right, I'll tell you one reason. Because in entertainment, the fans lose. The fans come there to see their battle rapper. They come there to see their person perform. Now, granted, he has an angle where he didn't get paid. I understand that. And then he's not the first or the last person to have money issues in battle rap. Now, some people go out there and perform anyway, and some people don't. I get it. And if you want to use that as an excuse, that's fine. But then there is a reason. There is fans. There is people that will look at it on YouTube. There's people that pay money at the venue to see that Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? LeBron, despite whatever, LeBron is an entertaining player with all that. He's not going on the court and he's not getting paid. But that's not happening. Like the same way that the fans want to see certain things happen, the fans also have to understand that we have to come up with this material. We coming up with this material because we were promised something from a league. We get paid to do work. We get paid. So if you're not paying us to do the work, you expect to get all of the work that you not paying for? Like, I don't feel like that's not fair. So the same way it's not fair to the fans to, like, I blame the league for that. I don't blame the rapper. I blame the league. If you're not paying me everything to what I'm supposed to be paid, and then I don't perform the way you would like me to perform, well, did you pay me the way you asked me to perform? If that answer is no, then if I don't give you the type of performance that you want, that's okay.
Okay, all right, but I will say this one part. Do you think it hurts? And I'm not. I don't want you to think I'm disagreeing with anything you say. I actually think you make some valid points. But do you think it hurts the brand? Do you think it hurts a battle rapper's brand if the money situation or behind the scenes goes south? Let's say you battle 10 times in the year and it's just one situation out of 10. It's not like if you're getting, duped out every time you show up. Do you risk your brand being damaged just to prove a point? Or if I go out there, I gotta present it a certain way. If I could make a decision beforehand, wouldn't the decision be smart to say, well, I can't go out there at all unless my money is right? Or do I protect my brand and say, hey, I'm going out here and make sure that you guys see the best JC regardless of what the situation is?
I mean, here's my thing with that, right?
Okay.
I honestly feel like we have ample opportunities to perform.
Right.
Like, they don't just see us this one time and it's over. Like, they have seen us a plethora of times. They've seen us at our best, and it's okay to see us at our worst. I mean, your best, your last battle, you're only as good as your last battle, right? That's what people say. So, JC comes back, does another battle that's crazy. I'll forget. Nothing matters at that point. Like, so in that same lane, the way that you can say, I want to do it for my brand, well, you have other opportunities to do it for your brand. Then will make people do it. But if you're not paying me and you want me to do some work for you, then I don't think that hurts. And I think that the fans should understand. And I think a lot of fans did understand it.
Okay. All right. So that leads me into a more complicated question. I think you're the perfect person to answer it. And I know you are, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, co-owner with your sister, Miss Gracie, in the Guerrilla Warfare. Is that fair to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The direction of battle rap. We just seen Queen of the Ring. Debo said he's quitting. Multiple fights over a 2-day weekend. And not fans. We're talking about the battle rappers. Half the battles not going down. People I heard traveled all the way from Africa. To me, battle rap is on the cusp of getting either really big or being extinct. I think some super sponsors on the edge of a seat saying, I want to put this on HBO, I want to put this in Madison Square Garden, and then every time somebody may think, hey, this could be the one, we might do something to hurt ourselves. Who polices the bad behavior, and is there a place for fighting or the QBs of the world and that kind of stuff? Should the battle rappers hold people accountable? Should the leagues hold people accountable for this? And do you think that they could be hurting battle rap overall as a whole?
Well, I mean, I really can't say that the fights are hurting battle rap as a whole because, I mean, hip-hop has been around for years. And hip-hop in itself has had a lot of things that have happened in terms of the media between rappers. We just seen Game and quote-unquote Stitches get into a fall, and they actually filmed it and got it on camera, the man knocking the man out. So, like, we've seen fights with Game and 40 Glock. I don't necessarily think that this is the end of it, or that we're on even the cusp of it. I believe that with everything, with all the good, you have to take the bad with it. The bad with the game, yes, obviously you don't want anybody fighting at events or whatever like that. Me being a league owner, I blame the MCs because we have to have a certain type of professionalism if we go into these establishments, and especially if we're talking about, getting money, given to us from the league, and then we go in there and we mess the event up. Like that's necessarily not the right way that we should go about it. But in that same lane, though, we got to keep it real, man. We got to keep it real. Like, it's not going to stop anything. If anything, that brings more attention to it. No publicity is bad publicity. So the fact that all of these fights happen or whatever, I've seen 1 million people do blogs recently, and that I've never seen do blogs. I've seen them do it, and they're getting 5,000-6,000 views each blog. So it's like people want that stuff. They want it. They want that. They feed off the negativity. So, like, you want it to be better, and I think that a league owner is going to put some money up or something like that, and there's going to be some crazy investor that do something, and niggas don't know better. Niggas know better when, not to act up with big money on the line. Niggas wouldn't do that. It's stupid.
Okay. All right. But we're talking prime real estate, Times Square, and 3 battles going down instead of 6. It pains me because even if I was, say, not a league owner, but sometimes I have partners. Like if I decided I wanted to join up with RBE, or if I wanted to join up with URL or even Guerrilla Warfare, and I contribute money, time, and sweat, and we lose half the battles and maybe a venue. Don't you think that is hurting? That can hurt battle rap. I mean, Times Square, man. That's
well. Here's my take on that.
Okay.
It doesn't. It to be honest, it hurts that league. Okay. It doesn't hurt battle rap in itself, because battle rap in itself will continuously move on. Like you can't stop something like as big as this battle rap is. You got Shaq and Kenny Smith talking about who their favorite battle rappers are, naming some of the most notable battle rappers in the game. Like with something like that, you can't stop it. Like no one can stop what we're doing right now. Like it's very big. So to say that it stops battle rap or it can hurt battle rap, I don't think so. I think that it hurts that league, which is unfortunate. Because Debo is my man. So it's unfortunate that people fighting and stuff at the league, but it's the reality of it, the truth of it, is that it hurts that league more than it hurts battle rap.
Fair point. Leads me into another category. Is it harder now to become a recognized battle rapper, say, than when Mook and Nums came out, or even when you first came out? Is it harder? It seems like there's 1,000 leagues, there's 100,000 battle rappers every day, but how hard is it to become relevant and recognized?
Well, now you got to recognize there's so many battle rappers. Mm-hmm. Like, the game was so different back when I was, just starting, because it was a new thing. It was something that was new, so you could have more focus and zone in on one form of battle rap or one, even league then, versus now you have 1 million leagues out with 1 million rappers to them, and it's like your attention span is so far and in between now. Back then it was only 3 leagues that was really popping. You had KOTD, you had Smack, and you had Grind Time. And the other leagues, they was pretty much dwindling out, the WRCs and them leagues was going out. You know what I'm saying, at that time. So it wasn't really that many. So back then, man, you only had a selected handful of MCs, and whoever was dope, you could visualize and could see. Now it's so many of them, man, it makes it harder for them. But the thing that is better for them is that it's a lot more attention on battle rap now. So the versus what I was doing when I was coming up to now, it's a lot more attention on the MCs versus, when I started about 5, 6, 7 years ago. It was different. have World Star. You know what I mean? We didn't have World Star off jump. You know, we had to build that foundation for the MCs this year now.
Have you had a mainstream rapper either step to you or speak to one of your Writers Bloque people and be like, yo, man, you know, I'm a fan of your shit. I love this battle rap shit. I mean, we know Method Man, we know Joe Buttons is sitting in the front row at URL, but have you personally had interactions where a guy that you might have even liked as a rapper comes to you like, yo, I think you guys are dope, or I think you're dope, and you know, I watch your shit religiously. Is there anything like that going on?
The only MC that really showed me love off jump that I can remember was King Los. King Los, man, he watched me and Fire Boy. He was supporting what I was doing. He said, man, you're nice. That was a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Like that guys like that. He's a great lyricist. So
he's dope.
To watch me,
he's dope.
You know, that was amazing. So yeah, when he told me I was nice, I was very happy about that.
And he comes from that cloth, right? He came from the early stages of battle rapping a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. What else after starting 5? You got anything? Is there any battles you got coming up that you could talk about this year?
The only thing that I know of that I'm on schedule for, I don't know when it's happening, but I'm on schedule to battle J Rail. I got that bread already, so you know what I mean. That's something that's locked, edge to stone. So you know, me versus J Rail will be going down in Detroit soon. I don't know exactly the date right now, but that battle is happening.
Okay. All right. And this is my last question. I got to ask you this because I did a blog on this. Reaper Rel and Bangs had a dope battle on the PGs. It was in black and white. He had his face half painted and all that. Bars was crazy. And then it seemed as though, you know, another league or John Doe ran into 2 or 3 battles, black and white, video up close. He said he was in comfortables in a new venue and all of that. But I'm noticing some of these leagues, even bullpen, they doing bombs, they doing instant replay. They got people talking all through the battles. They stopping the battle rap in the middle of the round, shaking his hand, saying what else. Is that something that you think a guerrilla warfare RBE might head towards or think is a good look? I don't think RBE would ever go in that route, but do you think there's a place where battle rap is starting to get where the leagues and the camera guys are being more relevant or want to be more relevant than the rappers?
I don't know. Like I just focus on making our material that we put out the best quality. I don't really care too much about, you know, the camera crew and all of this mess. I don't focus on that. I focus on giving the fans the best quality work that we can, audio and visual wise, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's all I care about. We have had battles that was, you know, black and white, and it's reasons why. It's not like we look at another league and say, oh shit, their shit is black and white, we're going to do ours black and white. No, it was a reason for everything we do. So that's pretty much all I can think about, man. Like, no, man, I don't really know, you know, what no other league does. I don't really care about it. You know what I mean? I just focus on guerrilla warfare being as potent as it can be, and that's it.
All right, so you got Rel coming up. Any chance this year you think you're going to be in the top 10? I know TRW did that top 10 battle rapper for 2015. I personally think some people got snubbed, and I think, you know, you, Jace, well, JC wasn't even in there either. But I think you guys, there's a lot more of you guys that should have been in there. Writers Bloque, I mean. You think 2016 there's going to be a change of the guard or something?
I don't even give a fuck. I don't care about being in the top 10. I don't care about what because that doesn't determine if I'm nice or not. That doesn't determine if I'm animal or not. That just says these are the niggas who you watch and these are the niggas who you thought should be there. I don't care about none of that shit. All I can care about is continuously making my fans be happy with the material that I'm putting out. When my fans hear what I do all year, and if they see that list and say, y'all goofies for not putting Kannon on there, then that's what it is. But am I going to look at the list and get mad because I'm not on it? Fuck no, I don't care. I don't care about being on nobody's top 10. I don't care if I'm in your top 10. I don't care whose top 10 I'm in. I'm in my own top 10 as number one. So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I love that response because there's been some people that wasn't in there, and there's some mixed feelings as far as that. And I think your feelings is the truest feeling. You're gonna do you. Your fans will either respect it or check it, and that's what it is. And I think you're a dope lyricist. I think you're better than some of the people that they had in there, to be honest with you. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah, like in my fans. They honestly feel like that. That's why I ain't tripping about none of it. I don't care if I'm not on nobody's top 10. Like, that's cool. Like, cause that's that who made the list, that is not even 1% of the battle rap community that watches battles. So whoever the top 10 list was, constructed by, that's just who they thought should be there. That's it.
Well, they tried to explain the Matrix. They got a whole bunch of people that was a part of battle rap media, and they gave points for who was in their top 10 and sort of did it that way. And I don't know. I don't know if the right people was involved in it. I don't know if they were looking at the right criteria. It's supposed to be for 2015, and you have Lux in there that lost clearly and won, in total slaughter to Mook, and then, had a debatable with Clips. And, it is what it is when you see stuff like that.
Yeah. You don't bother me.
All right. Yo, Kannon, anything else you want to share with Mad Dog Killer Son before we get you out of here, man? Anywhere we could get your music, or, where can we find you on Twitter?
That's the thing, man. IamBigCannon.com. We'll be back, coming back up soon. You can check out new bangers, new joints from there. It's gonna be crazy, man. Like, just continuously support what I got going on. That's what the goal is. Ready to Live, dropping soon. The end of the day, just we working on that right now. I'm out here, man.
That's respect. What's gonna happen to Xcel on the 27th? I'm gonna be in the building, so if you don't do it,
I'm glad.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Kannon. I'm a man of my words. We chopped it up before. If you say you're gonna kill this dude and you don't kill him, I'm gonna be there with the camera, wanting to know what happened.
Oh, that's great. I'm with that. Here's my thing. Like I said, I have no reason to be battling Xcel. So when people see what happens when I'm in the ring and they see my whole demeanor, you'll understand why it's like that. I shouldn't be battling this nigga. I'm battling this nigga, and it's fucking disrespectful. Point blank period. For one, my whole thing about him is, it's not even that I feel like he's not a good rapper. People have to understand, I think the man is good. He can rap. He just doesn't rap good. You feel me? Like, he's just not a good rapper. But he can rap. He's talented. He just...
But come on. You can't say... Come on now. I've been rocking with you now for the last half. You cannot say he can rap and then say he doesn't rap good.
Yeah, like, listen, Little Flip could rap. Wow. Little Flip was a rapper.
Wow.
I mean, that doesn't mean that he raps good. Listen, Young Thug is a rapper.
Oh my God.
He can rap. That doesn't mean he raps good.
Oh.
I don't think that Xcel raps good. I feel like that. Listen, first off, not only does Xcel not rap good, Xcel is dressed horrible. He dressed horrible. And I feel like he doesn't rap good. He doesn't, dress good. And then he's going to make my footage look bad because he's ugly. And he's filthy. And so because he's filthy and he's grimy, I don't want to be on camera with him. And the fact that I am on camera with him is disgusting. I am disgusted.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. All right. So I guess the 27th we gonna have a casket for
him.
All right. And there's no wins. You can't give Team Homie not one win out of the 5 matchups.
No way. None.
All right. So I got you a record. No wins. Xcel is he gonna have his wake and funeral on the same day. All right.
Oh yeah. Everybody has a funeral that day.
Everybody having it for a while. Okay, we gonna get this thing popping. I'm excited, man. I want to see this shit.
Hey man, it's your boy Big Kannon, man. Shout out Mad Dog Killer Son, man. This is your boy. Y'all rock out with him. Subscribe to his channel. Let's get it in, man. This is your boy Big Kannon.